Right, so here we have our heavy equipment and truck TPMS system. It can handle up to 34 sensors. There is external sensors which just screw straight into the valve like that. That's just standard size of like a valve. There's also internal band sensors and internal standard sensors. But the easiest option is the external sensors, is they screw on. This is the display. Has a clip in the back here and is battery powered. So normally you'll have it powered when it's on the dash, but if you're doing like take it off and have a look while you're adjusting pressures or whatnot when you're outside the vehicle, you can just like take it off. Just like mounts to the windscreen or dash with a suction cup, and it's like adjustable just with your standard screw and adjusted mounts just like that. So that basically ends up sliding into here, and you've got it on your windscreen there. You've got your power button on the side here. See as the unit powers up here. So peel this protective screen off. And it'll come preset with having like sensors there. So you can see here we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 sensors. You can put these sensors in whatever position you want, or if you want us to pre set it before you get the unit, we can do that as well. So we can put the sensors where you need them, and we can set the high and low like pressure alarms. Down the bottom here, you just have 5 different options to get into the menus and different things. You can see like the backlight there comes on when it goes dark. So you get there your like night vision or like night time. So straight away you can see you'll be getting your temperature and the pressure, and it'll just cycle for each tyre. And if there's ever like an issue, it'll go to that like tyre alarm with an audible like alarm, and also like a flashing red light to let you know what tyre has the issue. That's the display in the holster. External sensors. Then there's also a repeater here, 12 to 24 volt or higher, 30 volt range. So if the repeater is needed, it can be paired to like the unit. We normally suggest depending up to probably 10 sensors, or it does depend on the machinery. Like some machinery have like a lot of tyres and they're quite close together. But if it's say like a truck and it's quite far like away, at times a repeater will be needed. So you just have to give the repeater power, and it will repeat the signal from the sensors to the display. So this can also be quite handy if you have, say it's like a water cartridge truck and there's like a large volume of water between other sensors in the display. You can run the repeater so it's at the base of the truck, and that'll help you signal. Last is just like a cigarette plug and power. Again, 12, 24 volts applications are fine. You can plug that in and that'll keep it like powered. As you can see, the unit does have the battery, so it will be powered for a while without being charged. It's just a quick video here explaining how it works and the repeater works. So up here you can see we have our display. Like X would mark the spot of the repeater, and obviously like tyre sensors in each tyre. So here you can see how this would be like set up. So you can see the 18 wheels in total, but this is just just to explain why you would use a repeater. For like example, if that like signal from the far tyre has to try and travel all the way to the display, and let's just say this is full of like water or some sort of body it's hard to transmit like radio signals, then it isn't going to get there. So this is when the repeater comes in handy, as like the signal comes along here, hits the repeater, and then goes to the display. So that's when you use the repeater. Majority of setups, it's best to ask us if you need a repeater or not, and we can let you know. So this video is how you delete the current setup and change the setup. So this is how it came from factory. So it might not be how you want it. You want to change tyre positions around. So the easiest way to do this is we're just going to delete them all and pair them again from the start. So if we press the code button here, so like a short press, we'll see the ID. Then you want to press these two buttons at the same time, the plus and like minus, to hear a beep. Then it says delete all. Then you want to press the set button and now we've deleted all sensors. So now we're on this page here and we can't see anything. So you'll see if we turn the monitor off and back on now, blank, no settings here. Now we've got all our sensors here. So the stickers on them normally mean like the axles. So if you've bought a pre-set up kit, it could be exactly how you need it. If not, you can change it. So like 1, 2 and 1, 1 would be like axle 1 and 2 tyres. And then you could have 2, 1, 2, 2, 2, 3, 2, 4. So it'd be like axle 2, and there could be like 4 tyres on that. So that's what these stickers on the top mean. They don't actually mean like anything. If you want to put them wherever you want, that doesn't matter. But it's just if it's pre-set up, that's how they have been done. So now we want to go and pair again. So we're going to long press the code button. Long press means about like 3 seconds. We're going to put the plus and minus on until we get to where we want to go. So you can see we're in position 21, it says. Now I'm just going to take this sensor here and screw it onto a valve. So you can just do all this with a single valve. Just save you going around everywhere. You can see it's picked up the ID. So that's exactly what we wanted to see. Now I press the set button, and it takes us to the next one. So I normally like to put these down in the order that I've paired them. So that was 11. You'll see I'll go through all these here now. Screw on the next one. I'm just doing this all on one tyre. So you don't have to go around to all different tyres. It's just, what it's doing is it's using the increase in pressure to activate the sensor and put it into pairing mode. So you have to screw that one on and off twice. Sometimes you have to do that. So there we go there. Push the set button to the next one. 21. Screw it on again. Saying that's position 23. Change to the ID. Cool, unscrew it. Press the set button. Now I'll quickly go through and do them all. So I've done all the ones I want to do here. This was just 8 sensors I wanted to do. This is for like a Franna crane. So I'm going to long press the code button here. So long press means press and hold down 3 seconds, and you can see it's taking me back onto the main screen. And you can see it's giving me like alarms because I've put these in and I've taken them out. So I just push the set button to like silence the alarm. So you can see that has been done. So what I like to put them down sort of how I've set them up. So you can see 1, 2 like that. And then I just write those numbers down somewhere just so you remember. Sometimes it's handy to do know. So 11, 12, 21, 24, 41, 44, 51, 54. Just so then someone knows the placement on the piece of equipment it's on. So that is pretty much how you go through and delete all the sensors and then add the sensors back into the position you want to have them in.